If you saw a woman unconscious on the side of the street, would you stop to help her? Yes. At least call 911?
Yes.
Would you ever stop and take a selfie?
No.
Well, that's the disturbing truth of what happened in our next story.
So this is a whole step above the bystander effect, which is that sometimes when you have crowds, people just assume somebody else is doing the work, so nobody calls 911. But this is different because they're actively going in and taking selfies of themselves in the scene and not calling 911. So they have their phones on them.
No attempt to do anything to aid this person.
They're more concerned about their social media posts than this woman's health and well-being.
That's right.
Hopefully they can use the video. They can zoom in on the faces of the assailant.
I mean, what is
and
up
hopefully
with
he
that?
gets caught, arrested, charged. I mean, something.
But let's talk about more broadly this grief tourism. So after a devastating fire at the Grenfell Tower in London, many people were seen stopping, taking selfies, almost celebrating the destruction and despair. People become so enthralled with the idea of, oh, I'm here, I'm near this tragedy. If I take a selfie and I post it, I'm going to get more likes. I'm going to become part of this story. I don't know when it became cool to do that. Clearly, some people do think that it is.
It's a wake-up call. If this is what people are doing, they put themselves and the effect of something they're going to post on social media above another human being, another life, somebody who needs assistance. It's a pretty sad state of affairs.
And the fact that people are so desensitized to someone else's pain and grief is what I think gets me about this. No one had the empathy.
Put yourself in her
Think
position.
about your mother, your daughter, that could be any one of your loved ones in that position. Wouldn't you want someone to help your loved one?
Absolutely.
And there is this distancing now because the more we use social media, the more we are desensitized, and you're trying to come up with the best story to get more likes. So at least something we can all do today is not like these types of posts if you see it on any of your friends.
We can report that if we see that, because I know law enforcement has the ability to discover who that assailant is. So if we see those on social media, we can also contact law enforcement.
A better video would have been somebody apprehending the guy and somebody immediately rendering help to this poor woman.
I just want to say, as the lawyer here, when you take a selfie with me, there's consent. I'm agreeing to be in this picture with you. That woman couldn't give consent. So you're at your own peril when you're taking selfies with people who cannot consent.
So that's also just from a legal perspective.
Of her privacy. She didn't agree to that. She did not agree
both
to be in that
ethically, legally,
morally,
certainly.
socially, and
it's just wrong.
Right, and like you said, Dr.
And we don't hate selfies. Anyone have a cell phone up here?
No.
I mean, I just want you to know that if I had it with me, I would take a selfie with you all right now.
I would give you consent, and you could take a picture with me. So.
Yeah, oh, now I'm nervous. Every time I take a selfie with someone, hey, do I have your verbal consent? Let me record the verbal consent first. I consent. I consent.
I signed. Okay.